Hello, my name is Emily. I'm a level 3 acting student at Nottingham College and I'm just in my first year, so I would like to talk about the benefits of the course and why I love it so much and all that jazz. So it is a BTEC course and this means that it is much more practical based. So instead of working towards an exam, if you're a sort of person that gets stressed about in exams and doesn't perform at their best, this is a really good course for you because you're assessed during your written work, your rehearsal process and your final performance altogether. And this has worked really well for me. And the style of it means that you learn the theory behind it and you do some written work and take notes and stuff, but you are mostly assessed on how you apply that knowledge, and you're immediately told, okay, this is the theory, let's put it into a context of a play. So the stuff that we have done before, we've studied practitioners like Berkhoff, Stanislavski and Brecht, and we have put them into performances, and we are encouraged to perform as much as we can. We have done monologues, we have done started to work on show reels, we have done bits of script, and we have done full plays. So it is a real there's a real feeling of putting that into practice, as well as like every lesson pretty much is up on your feet, let's ready to go, which is why we often start with warm-ups, which are always it's just like playing a game, very much fun, as well as learning the values of projection and intensity and energy and focus. So it's a really fun course. We also have voice and improvisation lessons, and this, in my opinion, is just the technical side of things, as well as managing to rehearse amazing plays. So we've done The Crucible by Arthur Miller. We've done one of the most amazing things that we did was we did a connections project, and this was a series of public apologies by John Donnelly, and some lessons we worked quite independently without the tutor's guidance, and other times we got directed. So you really learn the values of self-directing as well as being directed. This also helped us with learning how to be helpful and a good actor in the industry. Taught us how to be committed and which people got, like the bigger characters were the people who put in a lot of work outside of college. And I think in general, that is a general rule of college. How much effort you put in is how much you get out. If you really stand out in lessons, you may be asked to be part of the second years, or the degree students might ask you. So it is about, you know, turning up on time, and you learn all those core skills. But back to connections, we managed to perform that to the public and at college, but we would have been able to perform that as well at the Playhouse, Nottingham Playhouse, so that would have been incredible, and possibly even if we got selected for the National Theatre in London. So we do also have workshops and visitors come in. These can range from puppetry to writing to financing and marketing yourself. And we have had an agent come in before during a lesson to spot some of us. The word for it, but there is a word for it that I have forgotten. And yeah, the college is really good at providing us with the skills, but also with experience. There are some people who go into college already with an agent, and there are some people who have never done acting before. So there is a real range, but we're all in the same boat, and you learn so much from everybody who's in your class. I've learned one, well, more than one thing, but at least something from every single person in my class. But I've also, we have multiple tutors, which all kind of have their own thing. We have a tutor who's quite specialised and likes his camera. We have some tutors who are more interested in voice, play. So there is, I think, one reason why college is really good is, although it is acting based, not everyone's the same sort of actors. Some people like naturalism, some people like more melodrama. Some people like TV and film, others like theatre. So I really like that college manages to play with all our strengths so we can all stand out. And it does really treat you as an individual. We are kind of all like a puzzle piece. If one person wasn't there, it wouldn't quite fit. Because we are all very unique, and yet we all kind of all fit together. We have to learn to work as a team. And luckily my class is really lovely, so it's okay. And I'm sure your class will be too. The other thing is we have tutorials with our tutors. So although there are lots of tutors, we're in a tutor group, and that means that we can discuss our progress and any queries with our tutor, and tend to have more lessons with them as well, based on your timetable. We've also done some research style stuff. Usually you do get assignments which are written, but in comparison to how much work you do at college, it is very little. But recently we've had to do more research style stuff. So this has been audition technique, which has been very helpful, as I've been looking at open days recently for drama schools. Historical context, script writing and storytelling. We've had a lot of support from our tutors, but there is also, it is also important for us to be on top of our own work. And that's one other thing I love about college, is how independent it teaches you to be. You really have to trust your own instincts, as well as seeking advice from tutors, of course. But as the amount of effort that you put in is the amount of effort that you will get out of the course. And that is my number one advice: just take advantage of every opportunity that you get given. And also, it's a really fun course. I don't think there are many students who genuinely go in every day going, I can't wait to learn today. I can't wait to study. And it's a fantastic course because it is so much fun, whilst at the same time you are learning so much. It is such a fun course. That's because of the tutors and because of the friends, and also just because of the way that it is taught and the opportunities, and it's really exciting, I think. So it is an amazing course, and I really hope you enjoy your time at Nottingham College, because for me, I would not want to be anywhere else. I love it so much. So hopefully that's been helpful for you.